Joe Carahan directed it. Who the hell is that? Hello, Tiffany. What's up, Wendy? Ella. Ella's a good name. Ella Hansen. Christina. Christina, hello.
YouTube, show me code 6 on Gloria and the Genesis no plate.
Hello, Gloria.
20 minutes or so.
62 code 6, then I'll send the area on the Genesis no plate.
No disc. What? I'm sure they shut that water off already, but whatever. Maybe it'll be stuck on. Stuck on you. Probably should have waited for a better. We should probably be waiting for better calls.
Door 46, I'm going to change the door 40.
17-46, Roger.
Woo! Woo, doggy. Wonder if there's a playlist you can play on your TikTok live. What music can you play during your YouTube live that is copyright okay? The water is still flowing. How do you know what I'm talking about? To avoid copyright issues on YouTube Live, use music from the YouTube audio library found in studio. Oh, really? Really? YouTube audio library. YouTube audio library. I didn't know that. Let's test that theory. Can we test that theory out? Accept the cookies. You guys, this is what I've started doing in my life. I accept all cookies. I submit. I'm tired of it. I just accept all cookies. Fuck it. Fuck it. I just accept all cookies. Fuck it. They already know who we are, where we are, and what we're doing. Gives a shit if you accept the cookies. Crystal, thank you. And if Joe said that, thank you, Joe. Of course. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I said I would go on YouTube when I got there, but I didn't, you guys, because it was too fluid. You know, to move with the tripod and double stream 2 phones, it was too fluid. I needed more mobility, so I was only on TikTok. Uh-oh, citizen man causing disturbance. Yeah, I bet there is. I bet there is. Do I have YouTube Studio on this phone? I don't. I gotta download YouTube Studio on this phone. Hold on. YouTube Studio. Let's get it. You want the password? I don't know my goddamn passwords. How the hell would I know my passwords? Even oatmeal cookies? Yeah, all cookies. I accept all. No, actually, you know what? No, not oatmeal cookies. Negative. Never mind. Not oatmeal cookies. No. Fuck the oatmeal cookies. I don't need that in my life. I'm not even the biggest fan of peanut butter cookies, and I'm a peanut butter junkie. You know? Peanut butter Captain Crunch. You know, I made a big mistake. I was talking about this earlier when I got in trouble on TikTok for driving. That's right. I actually finally got knocked down for driving on TikTok. I made the mistake recently. Are you ready for it? Of ordering something from Temu. Has anyone ever accidentally made that mistake? Okay, it's not accidental, but after I warn you, it better be an accident, because if you order something from Temu, first of all, it's practically, they almost pay you to take that shit. Temu is such a shit show, they'll be paying you to take it. That's how shitty it is. They're like, listen, just take this garbage and we'll pay you. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, it worked. Well, I found my password. All right, I'm installing YouTube Studio. Do I like Goober? Did they pay you? Greetings from the Netherlands. Did who pay me? I already forgot. Oh, Temu. Well, here's the thing with Temu. I mean, they're so desperate to get you locked into that shit that your first couple of orders cost like $2, and then it's $130 here. It's $130 here. Here I am in YouTube Studio. Okay. So now where do I find... Where do I find the YouTube audio library in YouTube Studio? I could have went through the Rouse parking lot, you guys. The thing is, I needed to do a couple things on my phone, so this was a good opportunity to do so. It's located usually below the customization tab, bottom left-hand menu. Oh, but probably not on the phone. I guarantee it's not on the phone. Where's the customization option here in my dashboard? Settings, maybe? Under settings? Come on, you knuckleheads. I might be able to make this green if you fuckers don't stop. Well, dude, what are you doing, fool? Damn, nigga. Oh, stop that. Jesus Christ. Motherfucker. Okay, does anybody know how the fuck you turn on YouTube Audio Studio and TikTok Studio, YouTube Studio? Anybody? Anybody? Can anybody help me? I got irate when I'm stuck in traffic. Anybody? Anybody? Help. Send help. content controls. I'm taking you to police calls right now. We're just going to check something out. We're going to.
Let me close 45626 suspect GOA.
I mean, right now we're just cruising. I got off of my. I worked on.
Unit Scope 4, but that one was a suspect GOA.
Great suspect GOA. No, to answer your question, I worked on a television show today, and now they let me go early, so I'm taking a drive through the valley temporarily. Okay?
53. Can you call back RPR and see if they wish me?
Somebody just did a crash him up, smash him up, and I'm checking it out.
Can you show me on another traffic stop, Balboa, south of Burbank?
He's bringing in at Mills Battery, 7101 Cleveland Avenue, suspect now black. Code 22793 to 2149.
69 36, cancel 6 amp 23 off of intent 2764. Shows around stanza. 6823, 6823, cancel 2764, 16X 36 goes around.
97, you can send us a 415 man. Incident 2728. 2197, Roger.
If you just want to verify an FD transporter on a player on the
1527, standby.
Yes, Vic, Segura. That's exactly where I'm going. Yeah, it is third world in some spots, and I would miss it if I was gone.
Any other possible 459 suspect 3773 Eureka, code 2 incident 2792 ready 1596.
This is
a
Mark, we are in a police car. Yes. We are in a police car. We're not. That was sarcasm. We're not in a police car. Negative. Roger. 10-4, good buddy. We got a great big convoy. Yeah, Gloria, I don't want to make any bad jokes, but I'm interested in her house. Okay, I'm not trying to disrespect Mrs. Guthrie, but I love her house. I fucking really want that house. I'm going to have to start looking at places in those neighborhoods. I didn't know they had such a great foothill community in Tucson. They have a really nice foothill community there. Gloria, thank you. So you guys all think she walked away? I know, it's the weirdest thing. The sheriff was yesterday on TV saying, well, it's just my gut instinct. Your gut instinct? You are affirmatively telling us she's abducted based on your gut instinct. And then in the same breath, he said, sometimes my gut instinct is wrong. But he's also saying that affirmatively she was abducted. I don't buy that for a second, that she was abducted.
97, you can send 27.
I don't know what's going on with her.
27, Roger.
But it's a weird thing.
19, you can second.
They're saying today that there was blood at the scene. So, what does that mean? A lot of blood? A little bit of blood? What are we talking about? Oh, it's way down there is where the wreck is?
1026, man.
All right, I have to figure out how to even get down there.
Confirming your request. Were you requesting an apartment number? 85 Park, I'm close to.
Oh, I can go right up and around.
17 over 22665, RE 1722.
Excellent. Ow. I've had strep throat for about 347 weeks right now. That is a dental office in a school bus. Am I fucking out of my mind, or did I just not see that? There is a dental practice operating out of a 1963 school bus right there. It doesn't get any more Panorama City than that.
1975, have you arrived?
I'm currently using an app to listen to the police. I have a BCD.
1587, cancel incident 2771, 15X26 will handle. 1975, roger.
But I do have a scanner that I prefer to use. Oh, it looks like this accident scene is over. They have shut the water off. You know what I mean? The water is shut off. The car is now knocked down.
That's 450 man, 8300
Look.
Avenue. Code 2812 RD 1797.
Get out of the way. They were able to shut the water off and get the car down. This car was propped, like sticking up in the air, and it was shooting water and all kinds of shit. But it's over, so I'm not gonna waste my time. This party is over.
15E1, Coldwater Canyon and Chandler. 1527, FT cleared, no transport. Who's the road?
I did shoot par this morning. God, it was really nerve-wracking. Like, so, here's what happened. You think there's pressure on you to swing a nice golf shot, like in real life, in front of your friends, in front of a golf teacher, whatever. When a TV show puts the camera on you and there's 300 crew members watching, and the scene opens on action, and it opens with you swinging your 3-wood, and you're supposed to hit the ball out of, you're supposed to strike it well. My first swing, I topped the ball. My very first swing, I just topped the fuck out of the ball. My second swing on the second take, I fucking got under the ball, popped it straight up with a 3-wood. And it was fucking embarrassing. The girl who's the co-star, they did her first 2 swings and she hit the ball over the building with a 7-iron. And I was hitting 3-wood. Fucking embarrassment. It's a fucking embarrassment. God. A lot of pressure, a lot of eyes on you. All right, you ready, Tim? My heart starts to race while they're doing the slate. Okay, A camera, B, click. B camera, B, click. C camera, and my heartbeat's starting to go boo 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 boo. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck. Everything you're not supposed to do in golf starts to happen to my brain. I don't golf a lot, but over the last couple of years, I've been okay. A very important golf tip is always golf with a few people who are really bad at it. That's the best tip I can give you in golf. You guys, TikTok is weird. So I got a driving violation today. After doing a month of driving live, today I got a driving violation. But it was an original violation. And what does that mean? So on TikTok, you used to not be able to drive. Then they started, all of a sudden, everybody was driving. Well, today they dropped my live for a driving violation. But it was the same way they did it the very first time I ever drove on TikTok, which means it was only a 10-minute violation. So I got knocked down today, but it was a 10-minute violation. That's what they give you on your first violation. So that function has been reset with the new American ownership, I guess. I don't know. TikTok anymore. I'm going to have to go take a deep dive tonight and scroll around and see if anybody's driving live, because I did, in fact, have live access removed, but it was only for 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute removal. And that's how they do it the very first time they catch you doing it. That already happened to me years ago. So I'm assuming somehow that function was disabled. Somehow getting caught was somehow disabled. Ugh. So the next time I go live driving on TikTok, I'm going to have to do it on my backup account to see if I'm right or wrong. I also was doing something I usually don't do, which is I kept pulling the phone out of the mount and pointing it around. That may be what got me in trouble. And the violation said this. It didn't say not to drive. This is what the violation said. A very interesting wording. It said you're not able to host or interact on live while driving. So deductive reasoning would tell you that's not saying you can't drive while you're live. It's only saying you can't host or interact with your chat while you're on live driving. So I think you can be driving, but you can't sit and talk to the chat or do hosting. That's what I'm thinking. Respectfully, have you considered switching to a recreational vehicle? I have 2 vehicles. Which car do you think I'm in? Yeah, I was fumbling around with the phone too much. I think that's what got me. I think it was the phone fumbling that got me. I think that's exactly what got me. So now I have to just run it on backup live TikTok to see if that's the case. Phil, what do you mean, like a Jeep? Like an Army Jeep? Like on the TV show MASH? Is that what you're referring to? I knew that fucking call would be over when I got there. Should have never fucking went over there. LOL. Okay, LOL. I thought I had the scanner on, man. What's going on here?
Code 2 is 2812 1797.
The Toyota. Oh no, I'm in my truck. Right now I'm driving in my truck. I'm in my truck. So technically this is a recreational vehicle. But my Toyota's a 6-cylinder. It's just, I have been hitting a lot of walls lately, so I backed into a wall on Sunday in my Toyota. It's really starting to irritate me. My truck, in reverse, my truck will tell you you're getting close to something. Beep, beep, you know, in the reverse thing. And my car's camera won't. So
Hangar Flyway unit, possible 484 suspect, Voss Street in Laurel Canyon, code 2 incident 2796, RD 1503, 415 group, Laurel Canyon and Oxnard, incident 2130, RD 1532, business dispute 12550 Satakoy, incident 2762, RD 1502. TU1, 30 minutes for AAA.
Car 20, you can show myself 21 and 22, Falcon route to the 961, thanks.
yes, gas mileage.
Confirm
Exactly.
21 north 20 or 10 north 20?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
It's a gas mileage.
21 north 20, 21 and 22 Vulcan route Van Nuys with 1.
I don't know what all this traffic is, but I'm gonna drive all the way around it like a dickhead. Okay, can I be a dickhead right here?
963 2364.
Oh, this is Noble. My bad. Oh shit, this is Noble. My bad. My bad. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Easter Bunny. It's hot as fuck out. I am complaining. It's 91 degrees, bro. Do you see that? It's 91 degrees. A lot of complaining to do about the weather right now. It is hot as fuck. My phone is about to overheat in the window as we're doing this live. That's how hot it is. Tin Man, I drive like shit. Thank you. Thank you, Tin Man. How would you rather me drive? Would you rather me drive? I don't understand that. Like shit. Like fecal matter? Because I'm not understanding where you're going. Does that mean you're mad that I'm running red lights?
211 just occurred, 18041 Rinaldi Street, Aliso Canyon Park.
You're mad that I'm cutting people off. You're angry that I'm really good at driving and you're just being butthurt. I don't know what you. I don't follow you, bro.
A victim, my wife wearing a blue and black shorts and taking his belongings. Go tell him into a.
Not like a doofus. So I'm not driving like a doofus? Okay. Well, can you elaborate? Do you have a vocabulary? Or no? Do you have a vocabulary? Can you communicate a sentence to me in English that's coherent? That doesn't involve referring to fecal matter to be descriptive. Can you help me out with that? Or is that all you got? Can I guess who you voted for based on your comments? Can I make a wild guess? Guess? I can't speak right now. Can I take a shot in the dark? He meant no like a doofus. Well, yeah, I was hoping he could grammatically fix that, but you may have. You may have. But saying you drive like shit and then asking what that means and saying you drive like a doofus is pretty much the same comment. I was looking for some kind of a breakdown, an analysis, something specific. Look, somebody from Iowa. No, that's not Iowa. That's Arizona. I can't even read that plate. Harris. You voted for Harris? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. They have an old lady in the back of that truck. Are you looking for Savannah Guthrie's mom? Because that's an Arizona truck. You guys, Savannah Guthrie's mother. That's a search. They're searching for a body. Okay. And by the way, they keep saying she's on a medication that she'll die if she doesn't take within 24 hours. I'm not a doctor. Okay. What medication do you take that would make you drop dead in 24 hours if you missed a dose? I'm sure there is some. But I'm asking for a friend because these knuckleheads won't even fucking explain to us what's going on. You know what I mean? Why would you withhold the information of the fucking medicine that would save her life if there's a possible person of interest out there who has the victim still alive and they could hear what the medicine was and maybe they have a heart and maybe they would want to give her the medicine? Jesus Christ. Can you explain to us what the medicine is? Can you explain to us what's going on? Oh, we can't reveal these details. Yeah, you can. You know, that's a crock of fucking shit when they say all that. We can't reveal these details because it might tip off people that did it. No. Because it's a HIPAA violation? Okay. Somebody's been kidnapped and they're going to die in 24 hours, but let's fucking start splitting hairs over HIPAA laws. That makes sense. That makes sense. Jesus Christ. If I hear HIPAA laws one more time regarding anything at this point, You can have my medical records at this point. I don't even care. I'm completely unhinged, Magic Hermit. What are you talking about? I'm as unhinged as you can get. This live is crashing out with Tim. It's usually political, and this is politics, right? This is politically related. HIPAA laws, a celebrity's mom. They say she got drug out of her home, but it's only gut instinct. Sounds like a bunch of retards, is what it sounds like. Okay? That sheriff sounds like a retard. Yeah, I'm not supposed to use that word, but guess what? He's retarded. So what word do you want me to use? He's actually retarded. That was the dumbest interview I've ever seen from a law enforcement agent in my entire life. We're absolutely sure she was abducted, but I'm basing that on gut instincts. And also, I've been wrong before about my gut instincts, but I know she was abducted. It's like, dude, what are you fucking saying, dude? I heard that she has Alzheimer's disease and she left the house confused. Well, that's another lie they're telling if that's the truth. Because what you just said is hearsay, because you said you heard, so that's hearsay. I would need a better source, but they're telling me that this woman was of sound mind. There was no dementia. There was no onset dementia. There was none of that, according to this Riri officer who did the brief, or who did the interview yesterday. They went on national television and said she is of sound mind. She went out for dinner, you guys. They dropped her off, and then that was the end of her. I think she got drug off by a coyote, is what I think. I think she tripped over a fucking rock walking up her driveway, hit her head, started bleeding a little, and a fucking pack of coyotes drug her off and munched her down. That's my personal opinion. Yes, she had mobility issues. Her Uber probably dropped her off way down the driveway. She tripped over a fucking cactus on the way to the door, or fell off the stairs when the car pulled off, busted her head, fucking started bleeding. That's the blood they found. And the coyotes dragged her away and fucking ate her. I think I just solved the case, actually. And when you find out that's what happened, you're going to come back here and be like, dude, you're a genius. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I know. I understand. Of course I am. This is another great fucking part of this retarded man's press conference. Yeah, she's only got 24 hours to live. She was abducted. If she don't get her medicine, she's going to be dead. And we did find video surveillance at her house, but somehow we're not able to fucking download the videos. Really? Really? In one of the most highly fucking profiled cases in the history of the last fucking 10 years, you don't have anyone at Apple or Google or in the tech or Silicon fucking Valley who can fucking transcribe those fucking videos within 10 fucking minutes? This whole case stinks like the shit that Tin Man said I was driving like. That's a callback. So somebody better enjoy that callback. Thank you. I like being called moron. It makes me feel special. Unlike that MAGA bitch earlier who said, "Oh my God! Oh my God!" Truth always hurts the weak is an actual true statement. Truth always hurts the weak, and you, my friend, are projecting, which means you are the moron, and I am the genius. Truth always hurts the weak. Because truth always hurts the weak. Turns out MAGA are the biggest snowflakes that the truth hurts. Been happening all day. I'll give you my thoughts on the Gabe Horn situation. It's an excellent question. Here's what happened. Okay, I'm gonna solve everything. But first, you got to tell me who the hell Gabe Horn is and what the hell happened to him. You know what I mean? Fucking Gabe Horn. Thoughts on the Gabe Horn? What the fuck is Gabe Horn? Gabriel Horn is an American actor, okay? I'll solve every goddamn thing needs solved if you ask. You just gotta ask me. The reason you can't see on the video that the coyotes dragged her off is because those properties are way off the road. She busted her head like fucking 100 feet from the door, probably. Last thought went through Renee Good's mind was some jawbone fragments. Okay, sure. Can you do better than that? Well, red cars, unless you buy a res car and you're just getting a good deal and you're just stuck with red, that's one thing. But if you choose a red color car, well, that says a lot about your personality. Number two, it also makes you prone to get speeding tickets or pulled over more frequently than other cars. So it's a dumb idea to buy a red car. And I agree that it is a personality disorder if you choose a red car. Let's look that up. Well, it's a narcissistic quality, right? Gloria, it says here on Google, Gloria, that you're a narcissist. No, it doesn't. It says if you own a red car, it's associated with a bold, energetic, confident personality, signaling a desire to stand out rather than blend in. Well, that's what I just said. It's linked to individuals who enjoy taking risks, which you will do because you'll be more singled out for people who have a passion for life and are comfortable being the center of attention. Is that true, Gloria? Is that all true? Everything I just read? Because that's what Google is telling me. I mean, I don't have a problem with red cars. I just would never choose that color myself. I prefer a very low profile, maybe silver or gray. You know, midnight blue, or not blue, midnight, what is that called? Charcoal midnight something? All right, where's my scanner? Fuck is my scanner? Can't believe I wasted my time on that fucking call. Fucking irritates me. Yeah, I drive silver and gray. That's what I drive.
$6936 by location of Default Hill, east of Commerce.
6636 Roger, Foothill, east of Commerce.
I'll tell you what irony is. Let me just do a little irony before I gotta move on here. I did a whole soliloquy talking about what it means to be an unapologetic douchebag. or supporting someone who refuses to apologize for anything, right? And then within 10 minutes, somebody who supports Donald Trump's unapologetic fucking lowlife ass wanted me to apologize to them for calling them a moron. Huh? A pile of horse shit couldn't stink worse than her hypocrisy in that moment. Okay? I did have a chick call me beta femme last year, and I just want to say to that chick, fuck you. You know what I mean? I'm quite offended by that, bitch. You know what I mean, bitch? Beta femme. I mean, I can see that, you know. I was driving on TikTok without pants on yesterday. And, the Mexican gardener guy who looked in my car while I was changing clothes, he looked at me like maybe he thought I was beta femme. You know what I mean? Cis beta. You would have think they ran out of Kool-Aid. The problem is there's no poison in the Kool-Aid. And what's crazy about that joke is this, right? If you actually passed out or distributed some Capri Sun packs, okay? And you called it Trump's Capri Sun, right? And you distributed it all over the country. And Trump went on Twitter and said, everybody go buy my Capri Sun and drink it at 9 o'clock this morning. Just like Jim Jones. This isn't even a fucking joke, you guys. You fucking MAGA dumb fucking Kool-Aid drinking motherfuckers would be out at fucking Ralph's, Safeway, Fairway, HEB, Costco, wherever you fucking shop, Kroger, Pavilions, jerking off on your way to the store to get yourself a pack of Capri Sun, and you take it home to your kids and your family and you'd all suck it down at 9. That's fucking the facts. That's fucking the facts. Facts. Not a joke. That's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. That's what would happen. Well, truth always hurts. The week, where you been? You're definitely not on my TikToks. You would have loved me a long time ago, my friend. Truth Earth 62, I appreciate anybody who respectfully disagrees with me, but you're wrong. I actually appreciate you. I'm glad you love the channel, and I'm glad that you just want to call me wrong and just accept the fact that you agree to disagree with me, because I don't mind being friends with people who don't like my opinion, is if they like the content. It's the disrespect that I don't put up with. Disrespect is not tolerated. This is the whole fucking... We had this whole argument earlier, you guys, about Barack Obama. Okay? If your dog was on fire and Donald Trump was walking by, he wouldn't even turn his head. If your dog was on fire and Barack Obama was walking by, he'd save your dog's life. Make sure you run out for your 6th booster. Who are you talking to? You're talking to this independent liberal Democrat who doesn't get vaccinated? I don't get vaccinated. I don't get the flu vaccine, and I don't get the COVID vaccine. But I did get it initially. I did get COVID vaccine in 2020. I did take the first round. Yeah, you should never trust somebody who doesn't like animals. First of all, Donald Trump's not even interested in having an animal. People dog Joe Biden because he had a German Shepherd that bit people. That's awesome. That might be the greatest thing I've ever heard about Joe Biden, is that he had a dog that wouldn't stop biting people, and he refused to get rid of the dog. Do you understand that? That's loyalty to the dog, and vice versa. Makes sense? Did he know he had a dog is actually funny. So I'm going to let that ride because that's actually funny. That's actually funny. You see, that's the difference between MAGA and liberals, right? That was funny. That was fucking funny, dude. I didn't laugh, but in other circumstances, it might have got a chuckle. But it's really funny. I mean, it was a good retort. It was funny. That was funny. You know what I'm saying? Because let me explain it to you this way. Like my MAGA sister, I got a MAGA sister, and she posted some fucking video about this dumb pastor trying to blame, because everyone keeps saying both sides. Oh, both sides. No, it's not both sides. Okay. If Bill Clinton is in the Epstein files or in videos raping and molesting young girls, well, liberals would be more than happy to watch him hang in the fucking town square with Donald Trump. We aren't protecting anybody. But if you're MAGA, you're protecting Donald Trump. Oh, Epstein, what about Biden? What about Clinton? What about Clinton? We don't give a shit who's raping the children. We don't give a shit who you hang in the town square for it. Okay? But if you're MAGA, you motherfuckers don't, you fucking are protecting who's doing it. In fact, your reaction to Donald Trump is in the Epstein files having sex with underage girls. Your reactions are, what about Bill Clinton? Yeah, they both are in there. They're both in there, and we would like to see both of them hang. But MAGA would only like to see Bill Clinton hang because they're ready to go buy those Capri Packs at fucking Ralph's to feed to their family. That what about syndrome is ridiculous. Epstein files. Let's talk about the Epstein files. You ready? That's right. Look at it again. Look who's not in the Epstein files. Oh, no, it's not both. Oh, no, it's not both. You see this man right here? You see this man? This man of integrity that walks and speaks eloquently? This man of the people? This man with one wife? This man who doesn't cheat on his wife? This man who hasn't been married 3 times and cheated on every single wife? Huh? You see that? You see that? I'm not a comedian, Tin Man. Are you? Because I haven't heard you tell a joke yet, Tin Man. I don't need your validation, Tin Man. I don't need your validation. Why don't you tell me a joke, Tin Man? Tin Man, tell us a joke. Oh, I accidentally hid you. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Well, oh, there you go. Unhide user. Okay, there you go, Tin Man. Tin Man, let's hear a joke. Tin Man, talk to us. Talk to us, funny guy. I'm not a comedian, but it sounds like you are. So, since I'm not funny, why don't you show us how funny works? Please, go ahead. Show us what it means to be funny. Go ahead. The Grim Reaper, I am an independent. I am an independent. Despite the fact that I sound like a bleeding, raging leftist. You guys are terrible comedians. That's what this is what integrity looks like. You see that? That's what integrity looks like. That's what eloquence walks like. That's a good joke. I know that one. What do you call two Hispanics playing basketball? I got it. Kathleen McMahon, you must be a simpleton. You must be a simpleton. Hey, Kathy, I'm going to give you an assignment. Go to Google or go back to first grade or go back to second grade and learn what the word integrity means. Learn what the word empathy means. Learn what the word eloquence means. Learn what it means to not cheat on your wife. Learn what it means to not be in the Epstein files. Learn what it means to speak like a grown-up. Why don't you go learn all of those things and then get back to me? Looks like you have no comment for me. I'm out of here. Okay, Martin girl. Nobody needs your validation, sweetheart. Don't you get it yet? You're just pure entertainment of ridiculousness. Well, you sound like a retard. So why don't you try not to let the door hit you in your fat ass on the way out? Okay, sweet cheeks? Martini girl? You hear what I'm saying? Try not to let the door hit you in your fucking fat ass on the way out. You fucking retard. Do you like that? Is that the ridiculousness that you're talking about? Was that boring? So you were okay with his 80% summary deportations? Yeah. Why wouldn't we be? Who wouldn't be okay with that? Why would we not be okay with his deportations? He didn't have Gestapo police on the streets shooting American citizens. He didn't have Gestapo police on the streets raiding Home Depots, McDonald's, and car wash. We're hardworking people who have been here for 20 years contributing to our economy and our society, worked and lived. What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, I hate to break the news to you, the B. Myers, but you're what we call retarded. Do you understand? So you're retarded for saying yes, he did. Okay, go ahead and tell us what Gestapo member of immigration services shot and killed an American citizen. You fucking retard. So you just don't report it? You might be the B. Myers, you might not be the most retarded person on the planet Earth, but you better hope that person doesn't die. Did that joke just land? The B. Myers, you might not be the most retarded person on the planet Earth, but you better hope that person doesn't die, or you're gonna fucking get the championship belt. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand? No, the B. Myers, every time you put an English word down into a text and then send a comment, it doesn't even matter what the sentence says. It translates like this: I'm retarded. I suck Trump's balls. I have the orange man's little Peter in my mouth, and I'm on my way to the store to get the Capri Sun pack because I'm gonna suck it down and die. That's what you sound like. Have I heard of Alex Preddy? What do you think, I'm sleeping under a rock? Huh? Are you confused about what I'm talking about? I'm arguing with somebody else about the fact that Barack Obama didn't have Gestapo on the streets killing people. Even that incoherent sentence that just said, that's all you have to, reads like this, the B. Myers. I'm a fucking retard. Sucking on Donald Trump's ballsack. Thank you, Pollywog Pond. Appreciate you. Somebody's got to do it. I don't know what your point is with Alex Preddy, but I've never seen a more disgusting murder in my life. This isn't politics. These are just facts. This isn't about politics. It's about just telling you what's going on. You guys started it. Oh, shit. That's it. That's it, everybody. Baby, come back. Who's the girl who we told not to let the door hit her and her fat ass on the way out? Let's play that song for her again. This is for you, baby. Okay, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Bring your fat ass back. Tin Man, did you write that yourself? Because that is the worst comeback I've ever heard in my life. Tin Man 1985, let me show you how it's done. Are you ready? Here, we're going to start. That was your first one. Incoherent. As fuck. Not even a joke. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So let me go first, Tin Man. I'm up. Tin Man 1985. If the road to success was paved with dildos, you would be walking on your ass. Okay, it's your turn. Go ahead, it's your turn. It's your turn, Tin Man. You're next. Go ahead, Tin Man. You're next. We're going mano a mano right now. This is a roast battle, and don't be wasting time. I want your retorts to be instantaneous. Do you understand? It took you 30 minutes just to come back with that one, dude. So let's go. Tin Man, don't make me start roasting you. Tin Man, you're my favorite person besides every other person I've ever met. Oh! That's Dice Clay shit. You know what I'm saying? Tin Man, where'd you go? Tin Man, did you have... Tin Man, where are you? Are you coming back? Tin Man, did your parents have any children that lived? I'm a construction worker dog. Well, that's not funny. I envy people who have never met you, Tin Man. Tin Man, that's 5 roast jokes on your ass, and you got nothing for me. You said I wasn't funny, and you implied that you were, so... Come on. Tin Man, what's going on? Tin Man, you remind me of Rapunzel. Except instead of letting down your hair, you let down everybody in your life, including all of us in this chat right now. The Grim Reaper, these are roasts. There's a difference between a roast and a joke. Okay, well, let's hear one that's funny, Grim Reaper. We're waiting on you, Grim Reaper. You're up. You're up. Since Grim Reaper is the gatekeeper of what is funny and what isn't funny, he must be a professional. He must know what's funny. So you're up, Grim Reaper. You're up, Grim Reaper. Come on, Grim Reaper. Come on. Isn't it ironic that the so-called gatekeepers of comedy come in here and say what is or isn't funny, but then they don't have a single example of what would be funny? Isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic, B. Myers? What is a woman, B. Myers? Your mom last night, she seemed all woman to me. She was a bit of she was kind of like a dipsy, squishy bitch, but she was definitely a woman. Does that answer your question? You're merely an internet troll. It took you that long to say that? You sound like your father would have been disappointed if he had stayed, Tin Man. Bad karma, that was so bad that I don't even know if I'm going to come back. Like, that's really not very good. Like, that's bad. You're going to have to do better than that if you want my attention. You know? If you want my attention, you're going to have to do better than that. You have to do way better than that. Oh, thank you, relaxing music. We play a lot of relaxing music on here. Damn, nobody's coming back. Nobody's got anything. Well, you guys are... My haters are pretty boring, man. They're not very good at this. Damn, I thought you guys would get something. Anything. Eating in the mic is diabolical, but let me tell you something. I have strep throat. I'm not eating. That's a Hall's mentholyptus. You see what I'm saying? This dude says $10 says this dude is thinning out up top. That made me laugh. I mean, I'll give you that. I'll say that made me laugh. I will say that made me laugh. You know what I mean? Because I have just based on the fact that I have thick, luscious hair. You know, just based on that. You know? I stumped them all. Nothing. One dude came in and said, I got $10 that said this dude's going bald. That was pretty pathetic too, Bad Karma. If the dregs of humanity are live streaming their useless existence, what does that say about you, Bad Karma? That means the person watching the person live streaming is even worse. Exactly. They don't even know when they're making self-defeating statements. This is how fucking stupid they are. They don't even, when they make a self-defeating statement, they're unaware of it until you point it out. And then they probably still don't get it. That's how fucking stupid they are. That's literally how fucking stupid someone, Bad Karma, is. I don't know who told you that you have luscious hair. Your hair is thin as fuck. Well, who the fuck are you? My hair is thin as fuck? I have the thickest hair in the game, you knucklehead. Fuck are you talking about? I don't have to prove that to you.
Chief, why are you not exactly?
What a fool. You don't know me then. You clearly don't know me. Chick that cuts my hair charged me $70 because it's so thick. Baby, come back. Ba-da-da. TV shows hire me specifically for my thick, luscious hair. Do you know that I was hired to be in a Brad Pitt movie 2 months ago because of my thick, luscious 70s hair? You fucking retards who are trying to say that I have thin, balding hair. Fucking morons. Huh? Fuck is wrong with you? I literally just fucking left a TV show for NB. Well, I don't know what network, but it was a network television show where I was hired because I have luscious 90s hair. But okay. Okay. Complete BS. Okay, 330 Drizzy. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, genius. Complete BS. Complete BS. Again, another fucking MAGA troll, loser, retard who I don't have to validate anything for. My people know who I am. We were live on the TV show today. We were live on the TV show today. Tin Man, you're just a lowly construction worker, remember? Jose Luna. Oh my God, look at those girls right there. Jesus Louises. Hello. Hello, ladies. Can I tell you that story again about the high? Could you spell English words? Or is that your construction background? I'm listening to radio calls right now, but for some reason they're not coming in. Why is the scanner not going here? Oh shit, it's off.
6 a.m. on your EW suspect 10893 Fernando Road. MD is responding to 2987.
Adam 11, Roger. You can show code 4 suspect's going to be in custody 10893 San Fernando Road.
Shalom! Shalom!
1748.
I got a lot of chutzpah.
20165 Renal Beach, Earth, East County, Hotel 3055, ready 1701. 48, Roger, show me now. 1848, Roger.
Shalom! I'm still waiting to be roasted by Tin Man and the other two people. I guess they just don't have it in them. Damn, Benjamin Netanyahu's in here. Hello, Benjamin.
9863, come in.
63,
Yo, Tim, Israel or Palestine?
950, Roger.
That's a fair question, Tin Man. Why would you not support a two-state solution, Tin Man? Let me ask you that question. See, Tin Man spoken like a true MAGA. Democrat or Republican? Yo, Tim, Israel or Palestine? I support a two-state solution.
920, Roger.
That's what I support. I support peace. I support peace in the Middle East. A two-state solution and peace in the Middle East. That's what I support. See how that works, Tin Man? With your little gotcha question? What do you support? What do you support, Tin Man? You want the war to continue? David Nelson, I would ask you the same question. Your comment that just said, what is this for? I'm asking you the same question. You tell me what this is for. You don't vote? What the fuck does that have to do with your opinion on Israel and Palestine? Clearly you don't vote because you're a convicted felon, okay? So let's be clear about that. You need to complete your statement. I don't vote because I'm a convicted felon, or I'm such a loser that I would go troll people on the internet about politics, yet I make sure I'm not involved in that. You know? Kind of a fucking asshole. Would come chiming in about politics and then say he doesn't vote. Yeah, that is their business, but we were supposed to be the leaders of the fucking free world once upon a time, right? We were the leaders of the free world. We tried to help. We would like to see peace in the Middle East. No, it's not directly our problem, but we're on a big piece of rock floating out through outer space, all fighting over imaginary lines. So where does your empathy end? At an imaginary border you drew across the top of your head and across the bottom of your feet? Is that where your empathy ends? Is that where your heart stops? Is that how that works? I'm trying to figure it out. Where the water comes up to the beach, is that where your empathy and your passion for other human lives and animals and everything else? Imaginary religions? I mean, what are we talking about? Are you so selfish as to not give a fuck about anybody but yourself? Do I have a fence around my property? I do not. I do not have a fence around my property. Nice try with that stupid fucking line of a soliloquy that MAGA tries to use. Well, you got a fence around your house. You know what? Maybe they don't want the fringe elements of criminals breaking in and stealing their shit that they worked their ass off to get. Maybe they don't want coyotes getting in their yard to eat their precious cat that they let outside to gnaw on grass every once in a while. Okay? Not all people have fences around their fucking house. I do not live in an apartment. Peter Poop and Eater, you clearly are a poop eater. You're clearly a poop eater. Most do. You're an idiot, dude. The town I grew up in, there's not even barely one fence. Literally, when you go in the backyard of a Midwest town, all over the Midwest, you can see all of your neighbors' yards because there aren't any fences, you knucklehead. I don't know where the fuck you live, but you're not well traveled, dude. The fuck does having to do a fence around your property have to do with giving a shit about other people? You dumb ass. So if I tear down the fence that goes around every house in my city, we're going to have a two-state solution? Is that where you're going with this? Thank you for making our point. There's another self-defeating dumbass statement from the Grim Reaper himself. The most self-defeating dumbass comment we've seen so far. You have the IQ of someone who registers as dull. I would guess that your IQ registers somewhere between 65 and 71, Grim Reaper. That's how self-defeating and retarded you actually are. The R word is kind of a canceled word, but when you're actually retarded, we get to call you retarded. Do you see what I'm saying? What part of the Midwest? Do you know how fucking big the Midwest is? Peter Poo Eater, you should go eat some poop and get back to us and let us know how your bacterial infections are working out. So that's clearly, MAGA always reveals themselves with their username. Their username always says, it always screams, I'm a dumbass MAGA. And Pooper Peter Eater, you should just go eat as much poop as you can find today and tell us how the bacterial infections are going when you come back, okay? How does that sound? Thank you, Ma 5659 1000 5961. Do you want to have an IQ test with me one-on-one? I'll go on TikTok Live. You can come up in the box. We'll go head-to-head, mano a mano, and we'll see if the channel's stupid or if you're stupid. Do you want to do that? I'm waiting for your response. This guy is an ice spotter. Oh, boy. Who is your daddy and what is his name? It's Barack Obama. Barack Obama. Barack Obama. Okay, goodbye, Mary Smith. I didn't bring up the poop. The guy with the username that says I eat poop brought up the poop. Okay, genius. Another self-defeating comment from a clearly MAGA supporter. Mary Smith, aka MAGA, mad at me because somebody else has a username that says I eat poop. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. And that's a joke about your fat ass. Don't be offended. Lighten the fuck up, you know what I mean? You like it when I say your name? Well, come on over, baby. That's what your mom said last night. And I said, yeah, Mary Smith's mama. Yeah, Mary Smith's mama. And she said, say it again, baby doll. Your mom does good work, honey. Yeah, well, I'm a necrophiliac. Is that what it's called? I dug her ass up, and she was trust me, when I dug into her, she was speaking again, baby. It was like Easter all over again, baby. Well, Alan, we're waiting on your joke, Alan R 2707. Come on. Don't move on. Show us how it's done. Show us how it's done. Well, Jesus does miracles, Mary Smith. Jesus does miracles. Jesus does miracles just like I does yours mamas. I thought you were moving on, sweetheart. You're still fucking commenting. I thought you were on your way. I told you not to let the door hit you in your fat ass. Oh, you mean like Donald Trump, Alan? Is that who you're referring to? Are you talking about Donald Trump or me, Alan R 2707? Little Alan, Tampon Alan? Who you talking about? Huh? Sleepy Alan. Who you talking about sounding like a child? Sleepy Alan, Tampon Alan. Who sounds like a child? Donald Trump? I agree, Alan. I agree. Oh, Alan, I agree. Donald Trump sounds like the biggest child we've ever seen in our lives. Thank you for confirming that. Two-state solution. That's what we're looking for. Two-state solution. Turn the camera around, let me have a look. That's what your mom said last night. And I did her that favor, my friend. I did her that favor. Okay? Tim, can you tell me why this channel is about Shirley not for arguing with people? Oh, I'll take it, Mary. I'll take it, Mary. Next time, be more generous, you cheap bitch. Next time, be more generous, you cheap bitch. That's what your mom said, too. She also said the same thing. And I said, sorry, it's all I have. Well, people are saying, what's the channel about? Well, people like to interact in the chat. Right now, we're interacting with the chat. Do you understand? Right now, we're interacting with the chat. Do you understand? We're interacting with the chat. When I don't interact with the chat and I go drive and do my other things, they're like, you're not interacting with the chat. Then when I interact with the chat, they're like, what's this channel about? Make up your mind. I kind of like it now. Now you can't look away. Interesting. Hamas said they don't want a two-state solution. Great, I don't support Hamas. I say we go gun down every motherfucking member of Hamas, and then we can have a two-state solution. How does that sound? We don't support terrorists. Nobody supports terrorists. Yeah, I know, Tina. I know. Well, if another self-defeating statement from 330 Drizzy. Thank you, Gloria. Why are you here then? Why aren't you watching a Netflix special with Bert Kreischer doing terrible comedy? Why don't you go watch a Joe Rogan special where he hacks up the entire hour? What the fuck are you doing here then? 330 Drizzy? Why don't you get out of here and not let the door hit you in the fat ass? You know what I'm saying? Take a walk. We don't want your I'm not here begging for followers or begging for fucking likes or begging for confirmation or validation. Am I mad that I'm bald? Dude, I don't even respond to low-life, dim-witted, low IQ comments. You know what I mean? Joe Rogan's bald. Does that mean you don't like him? You probably have his balls so far down your throat, you can barely breathe. You know what I mean? I don't have to validate that I have thick hair for your fucking homosexual in the closet MAGA grifting ass. With a bunch of regretful tats. Yeah, that's me, Alan. That's me. A bunch of regretful tats and a bald head. That's me, buddy. Right? Another simpleton who doesn't realize that I'm a public figure and my images are all over the internet. So why don't you go figure it out for yourself, you fucking loser? Joe Rogan is special ed. Joe Rogan is special ed. Yes. See, I could have blocked Tin Man a long time ago or Ma, but I'm letting him walk the line. Walk the line. I love your guys' self-defeating statements. You know? And same as you, Hunter Walker, 6,832 MAGA grifter. Hunter Walker, 6,832 MAGA grifter. All of you guys with your self-defeating comments. What a loser. What a clown. This is the worst content ever. He's not funny. He's the worst. What does that say about you losers? And I'm not talking about my people. My people know who they are. But to you fucking losers who absolutely can't stand being here, what does that say about you fucking losers? Watch that Joe Rogan shit. He brings information to the masses. Can you? Another self-defeating statement. He brings disinformation to the masses. Yes, he sure does. Yes, he does. I've known Joe Rogan since 2001. That's how long I've known Joe Rogan. I've done comedy at the Comedy Store with Joe Rogan for 10 years before he left LA. So you guys can all take your love of Joe Rogan and the fact that you have his little 5'2" Peter in your mouth, and you can fucking leave and not let the door hit you in the ass while you're choking on his balls. That's up to you. Well, Alan, what are you doing here? Are you here to help me? Kim Soo, Kim Jong-un Sum Han. Kim Son. How many accidents have you had, Kim Soo Hyun? I want to know how many car accidents you've been in. And as soon as you tell me, I'm going to interact with you. See that? Tide and Frizzy met me. I've been doing comedy, Joe Rogan, 25 years. Nobody's heard of me. Matt Spencer. Has anybody here ever heard of Matt Spencer? Anybody? Has anyone here ever heard of Matt Spencer? Me either. Me either. I'm a failed comic living in a vehicle. Thank you, Hunter Walker. Appreciate you. Oh. Okay. Well, Ma, 5,961. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Unlike Donald Trump, I can admit when I stand corrected because I'm a man of integrity, unlike Donald Trump. God bless my fucking... God bless Sarge. God bless my Uncle Sarge, the Marine. God bless my grandma and grandpa, my grandma and grandpa who both died in the Korean War. God bless the military. God bless them all. You know what I'm saying? God fucking bless them. Matt Spencer wants to have a go at it. Now, nobody else wanted to have a go at it. Okay? Nobody else wanted to have a go at it. But Matt Spencer is looking for trouble. Okay? So he actually had... there's something to your comment. So I'm going to let you have it. I'm going to do a mano with you. Okay? So let me say this to you, Matt Spencer. Matt Spencer. Let me spit. You guys, I got strep throat, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. It's me and Matt Spencer one-on-one. Matt, are you married? Matt, are you married? Matt, I need Matt to answer me. Matt, are you married? Come on, Matt. Matt, if you were a potato, you'd be a stupid potato. You know what I'm saying, Matt? Where'd you go? Come on, Matt. Where you at? Come on, Matt. Matt, where did you go? Matt, your mother may have told you that you could be anything you wanted. But a chicken shit wasn't what she meant. So she didn't mean that. So where are you? Come on, little boy. Matt, where'd you go, Spencer? Oh, are your feelings hurt? Do you want to get a colonoscopy for all that butt hurt? Where are you at, Matt Spencer? Is a failed comedian out roasting you? Oh, Matt Windsor. Are you ready to fail like your daddy's condom did? Where did you go, Matt? I'm up 5-0 right now, Matt. You're losing 5-1 if I give you the first joke. It's still 5-1. He doesn't have it in him. Low IQ. Another low IQ. You know, if I wanted to commit suicide, I'd just climb your ego and jump to your IQ, Matt. Thank you, Tin Man. Appreciate it. Come on, the potato joke killed. You know it did. Tin Man makes me wish I had more middle fingers. Tin Man, if intelligence really skips a generation, your children are going to be really smart. Am I a tomato? Tin Man, everyone that ever said they loved you was wrong. Okay? But I have a feeling no one told you that, so forget it. Hello? Well, Spencer didn't want any of that. Read your notes. Oh, where are your notes? Oh my God. Tin Man, if there was a single intelligent thought in your fucking head, it would have died from loneliness. What notes did you want me to read? Her pacemaker data has stopped recording. Yeah. Oh, news on about Guthrie. What's happening with Guthrie? I haven't done a mama joke in 10 jokes. I haven't done a Oh, thank you, Hunter Walker. I sound exactly like Donald Trump? Does that mean you want to put my balls in your mouth? Hunter Walker with the most self-defeating statement of the live. You literally sound exactly like Donald Trump. Oh, wow. So do you want to put my balls in your mouth, Hunter? Hunter, I had no idea I sounded exactly like Donald Trump. Shit. Damn. Are you ready to suck on my balls in? Hunter, you're not answering the question. You MAGA gripping motherfucker. Gloria, what happened? You guys, I gotta suck on some lozenges, okay? You could do some really good jokes off of that, by the way, you guys. But you guys don't have the ability to. You haters. You haters. I love ketchup water. I fucking love ketchup water. It's good. Ketchup water is good. Ketchup sandwiches, yum. Yummy. Yummy. What's weird? Ketchup sandwiches? I'm sorry, M Love. Did you grow up with money or something? Congratulations. Did you grow up with money? You didn't have to eat ketchup sandwiches growing up? Congratulations. Thank you. That's a great compliment. I'd rather be weird than normal. I'd rather be weird than boring. And I'd rather be weird than ignorant. You're a rich kid, M Love? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Oh, the pacemaker. I thought you were roasting somebody. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I was completely missing that. Now we're talking about something else, Hunter Walker. So before I block you, Hunter, I just want you to know the only difference between you and Hitler is Hitler knew when to kill himself. Okay, now I'm going to let you go from my channel forever. Bye-bye. Okay, I didn't see your comment, Gloria. You're talking about, Tim, they said they found a ransom note that she was ejected from the home and hurt the home before she actually was left, and there's pacemaker stopped recording, and they found a ransom note. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Gloria. I'm gonna turn on the news on my phone. This is crazy. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna listen for calls. I'm gonna go give my cat some medicine. And I was just, I don't know. I was crashing out on some people. Ha 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 ha. She's dead. For sure, she's dead. Yeah, I called it. I didn't know there was a ransom note. Okay. We gotta go. Okay, we gotta go. I gotta go. You guys, I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for the information, Gloria. It's just kind of upsetting. Because we're empaths here. We just don't like MAGA. Thank you. See you, Dean.